Hey guys, you're welcome to my channel. You're welcome to Dinah Anno, and in today's video I'll be doing a tutorial on how I achieved this eye look. But the difference with this tutorial is that it's going to be beginner friendly, and I'm going to be taking you guys through the process step by step, and I will be explaining to you guys all the process on how to achieve this eye look. I splitted the tutorial into two. One is how to apply your liquid liner, and the second one would be, the first one would be the eyeshadow tutorial. So stick around if that's something that you're interested in, and please do subscribe to my channel, like this video, share, comment, and enjoy. And today's video is a tutorial video. I will be showing you guys how to apply eyeshadow step by step for beginner, like beginner friendly tutorial. I've already done my brows, and the first thing would be to prep your eyes. That's the first thing you want to do, and I'm going for this concealer. This concealer is the Ezekiel Cosmetics concealer, and it is bright enough and thick enough to help my shadows have something to stick to. It is important that you have a good base. You can use a primer. I like this concealer because it dries down matte. You can use a primer if you have an eye primer. One good eye primer I know is the Milk Primer by NYX, and also P. Louise. I think if you want a cheaper alternative for eye primer, you can use the classic makeup primer, but you would need to set that one down because it does move around. But the other ones I told you about, those ones do dry down matte. Okay, now that our eyes is primed, we now have a smooth canvas to work on. Let me clean my hands with my face wipe. I think the rest of this tutorial should be a voiceover so that I can really concentrate and make sure that I'm doing the right thing. So you would need blending brushes. Please excuse my brushes, I've been using them so they are a bit dirty. And then you need a flat brush. The particular brush I'm using here has both a blending brush and a flat brush at the bottom. It's a 2-in-1 brush, which I think is the best. And here are transition colors. Transition colors are always lighter. For brown skin, I would advise you use more of red and orange, which is what I'm showing you here. Transition color would help you demarcate, as you can see, your crease and your brow bone. So I'm applying it close to my brow bone, below my brow bone, and on my crease area. I'm trying to show you, yeah, that's your brow bone. So you'd want to avoid putting any form of shadow there. So the transition color would make every other color blend together seamlessly. So you would want to use a color that is not too shouty, like orange, yellow, reds, which is best most of the times for brown skin, for black women. So I'm just blending in the transition color. You can see where I'm holding my brush. I'm holding my brush towards the end of the brush, and I'm not applying too much pressure. That way you can blend easily. The next thing you'd want to do would be to apply shadows to your crease, and I'm showing you shadows you can use on your crease. Darker colors are what you would want to use on your crease and your outer V, because you are trying to define your eyes. You're trying to bring out your lid. Your crease is the space just above your lid. You're trying to bring it out. So I'm pressing it in a circular motion, and you can see I'm not applying too much pressure, but I'm pressing in the shadow. I'm just tapping it in. The darker shadow is going to my outer V. That area where my brush is my outer V, and I'm slightly blending it into my crease. Like I said before, my crease is just above the lid, and that is what separates your lid from the upper part of your eyes. So just continue in tapping motion, and this helps to build the shadow. I'm dusting off the excess, and then I'm going to tap in again because I do not want to spread everywhere. Now I'm going back to emphasize my transition color, and I'm blending it slightly above towards my brow bone, but you can see I avoided my brow bone area. That is what makes the shadows pop. That is what will make your eyes defined. Like, it will make your brows show up well, and it will make the eyeshadow and your lid also look thick. Then on my brow bone, I'll be setting down my brow bone with that bright shadow there. You always use a lighter shadow on your brow bone area to set it down. Another thing you can do again after the whole look to make your brow bone more pronounced, you can go in with a glitter shadow. I'm using a concealer. This is the Ezekiel Second Skin concealer, and this is what I'll be using to cut my crease, because why not do a cut crease? That's like what's still in vogue now. The best way to get your cut crease is apply shadow like you see at the center of your lid, and then look up. It will guide you on how to draw your crease so that you do not draw above your lid. And this method also helps you to cut your crease in a way that even when you open your eyes, your shadow on your lid would not be staining the other parts of your eyes, because you've gotten the perfect shape, right? So yeah, as a beginner, always do that step, and then just slightly follow that shape. Don't go above it, just follow that shape and cut out your crease like we've done here. If you've gotten it up to this point, clap for yourself. You're doing a good job. I'm not an expert, but I'm just sharing knowledge and, you know, helping people out there who want to learn how to apply shadow. I'm tapping it in to make sure that every area is covered, and then now I'm blending out my V area. I'm going in with the shadow that I used in my outer V and my crease, and I'm slightly blending it into my cut crease so that there would be no demarcation. Like, you would not see any sharp line around that place where the cut crease ended. I'm trying to do a half cut crease here. I'm not going for a full cut crease look. So I would blend and blend and blend. And on your lid, you would always want to go for bright colors. Brighter colors should be applied on the lid. To make a shimmer color show up well, please always apply or spritz some Fix Plus on it. You know, your setting spray. It will make your colors adhere and it will make them show up well. I'm going with a golden. I'm sorry, my camera, I changed my recording device, so the quality of my videos this time is not so good, but please manage. I'm going in with a golden shadow, a shimmer shadow, very smooth shimmer shadow from the palette. The palette doesn't have names. I would have been calling out the names of the shadows, but you know, any light shimmer shade you have should go on your lid. Your lid color should be the lightest among every other colors that you have used. So I'm going to continue. If you notice what I did throughout, I was tapping. I wasn't spreading it everywhere. I was tapping. So I'm blending out the edges again, my V area, and blending it into the golden shade I used, because I do not want there to be any line of demarcation. I want it to be a smooth blend and a smooth transition. Let the colors smoothly transition into each other. So I'm saying it again, when you're applying your lid color, just tap it on, don't drag your brush. Anyway, on the other eye, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to let you watch the process, although I might make it a little bit faster, but you'll be able to get what I'm trying to say. Okay, I think I'm satisfied, so I'll repeat the same process on the other eye, but this time it will be faster. So transition color again. This is what helps the other colors blend in together. You're going to apply the transition color above your crease and below your brow bone area, and it will be good to always go in with reds, yellow, pink and orange. Orange always does fantastic, and it helps to blend even if you're going for a colorful look. And then I'm applying the same dark shadow that I used before. The darker shadow should go into your crease and your outer V, because it helps to define your lid. And you can see I'm tapping and I'm going to be blending in circular motion. Everything is tap tap tap. When you're okay with the pigmentation, then you can now start blending. And then the same process of cutting your crease. Apply a little of the concealer or whatever it is you are using on the center of your lid. Look up, and it will help you, guide you on how to cut your crease so that you don't cut above that area and your lid color would not be just moving around or smudging or staining the other parts of your eyes. I hope this tutorial was helpful, guys, and I hope you guys are learning. And I'm blending out the edge again of the color that I applied, the concealer I applied, because I do not want any demarcation. I want it to be a smooth transition. and then I will go in again with my spray. The spray I'm using is for classic makeup, is their mixed and fixed, and I'm using it so that my lid color will show up perfectly well. Do not do this step if you are doing all matte. Like if you're doing an all matte eyeshadow, do not do this step at all. Do let me know if you want me to do more eyeshadow tutorials. So this is the final look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Okay guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. This is the end of the tutorial and this is the final look. What I did was I popped on some lashes, did my lips, did my face, finished up the whole look, and then I'm back to show you guys the final look. I hope you guys find this tutorial really helpful, and I hope please do me a favor by liking this video, subscribing, and sharing this video to whoever you think needs to see this video. Until I come your way again next time.